This question is from Helena. She says, firstly, thank you for all the wonderful videos. And my question is, what kind of music do you play to relax your clients? Do you have your favorite CDs or artists? I don't have much soft music in my collection, so I would really appreciate any advice on what to get. Also, I posted this question on one of your videos, but it's alright to use straight grapeseed oil for massage. Or do you need specially made for the massage? With massage oils, basically what they are is cooking oil is what they are. So I myself, I use pure grapeseed oil on the clients. But what I do, again, I go to like a Whole Food store or more of a natural place and make sure it's all natural as much as possible when I'm using those kind of oils on the body, just to be safe, of course. And again, some therapists will mix like grapeseed oil and like extra virgin olive oil together or different kinds, but just experiment with it. But make sure you label your bottles. That's the biggest thing. So you know if somebody is allergic to anything. So always make sure there's a question on the health form. Are you allergic to anything at all? So you can test it to make sure. But again, the more diluted it is, less likely they're going to be allergic to it. But still, it's better just to make sure that's on the question and just to be safe too. But sometimes what happens is if people are allergic, usually a minute afterwards, that's when they're going to start breaking out. So some people will use a patch test, it's called, either like on the forearm, or the place I found out is the axillary region because the skin is so thin there. So what you do is just put a little oil there, and after a minute or so, look and see if it's red at all. So if it is red at all, you know, the more likely the client is allergic to that kind of oil. And that's what people do too when they mix some aromatherapy oils in there too. They'll test it on the body just to be safe. So those are just different options. And the whole music debate is kind of leery because there's rumors spreading around that we're not supposed to use certain kind of music unless it specifies that it's just for massage. And AMTA, American Massage Therapy Association, put out a thing last year to all the massage therapists in their organization saying it's probably not a good idea to use other kind of music in your massage. I myself, my favorite one is Audemars Liebert. The nice thing about with Audemars Liebert is you can, once you purchase his music, you can use it for anything you want. So even in some of my videos, I use his music too because that's Creative Commons. So you're allowed to use his music. You're not allowed to resell just the music, but you can incorporate it into videos or other kind of things. And my favorites are Delirium, also Deep Forest, Enigma, those kind of things, but those probably aren't the best for clients unless they like a little bit of a tribal music and there's some singing with it. But a lot of people will just play it safe and they'll play like nature sounds. Those are probably the most soothing and relaxing. But when I had my business, I let the client bring in their own music. So it was kind of weird, but even one time the client brought in Marilyn Manson. The massage, what I noticed, it was really fast when I gave it, just because you tend to go with the beat of the music. But again, I gave it up to the right to the client what they wanted to have. I mean, I had a huge selection back in the day when I massaged, but again, times have changed, and it's kind of a sketchy area whether you can use certain music or not then. But it doesn't hurt to just email the person that made the CD or find out their information, just whether it's okay to use their music in those kind of situations. I myself, I don't see any problems with it, but since the music industry is hurting so much, they're finding any way possible to try to get more money out of it then. And there's even talk about even if like a $500 or $1,000 fee you have to pay if you have your business if you're playing music and stuff. So that's the kind of proposal that AMTA put out that the music industry might be looking at. I don't see it happening for a few years, but I see something eventually happening just because people are sick of getting their music ripped off. But what was really cool is iTunes this year when they're putting out more music, they're taking off the security code so you can transfer it from one device to the next. That makes it a lot easier to whatever thing you're using it on to play the music. So again, just check with your laws and rules and regulations. But again, Audemars Liebert, and there's some other ones too. And I'll put a link in the sidebar to get his music and other artists that kind of have the same similar music, so you can play little samples of it, and then purchase like each song for around $1 or so, and then you can use it any way you want. So again, Creative Commons is I think definitely the way to go, and it's a lot safer, and you get high quality music. But with Audemars Liebert, it's like acoustic guitar. It's like sounds like Spanish in a way. So flamenco, those kind of things. So any other kind of comments you guys can give her, please leave below. And thanks for answering the question then.